We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Mike 20! Mike 50, Mike 50! Come on. You better bring it. Watch that, watch that, watch that.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Mike 52.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Like 20! You remember me? Regular. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check 37. Check 30. Check 43.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go, let's go.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Kill. You go tight. You got tight. Regular. Tight right there. Watch the edge.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check the street. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check smash. Switch. Check. He's checking.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
52's the mic. Here we go. No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here. Mike 52 in your face. Check, 52's the mic.
Now back to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 76 56 yards. And the Eagles on just 2 plays have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Second and 10.
52. Get in the weight room. 52's the mic, boys. 52. All day, every day, any day. Watch out.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Open man is Trey Burton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. A throw to the flat here for McKissick. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field.
50. 20! 52's the mic. So don't say nothing. Kill!
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 5-0. Check.
Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You got 3 down. Pick the edge. Come.
They run the toss now with Gibson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Watch Mike. Watch the run. Hey, Mike 52. 52 and 56. Slam.
They'll try to run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with a touchdown under 20 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week, because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get it. If we win, it benefits someone else.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Watch twist. Jump.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. These two teams all tied after one. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Check 52's the mic. Twist.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Mike 52.
From the gun, it's Hurts. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Here we go.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they've picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't fourth and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
It really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Cover tight. Cover tight. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down. Kill, kill, kill.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the 44, Hurts. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Let's go,
So
boys.
pass
Let's go.
interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they'd have to officiate block and charge.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Get ready.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Hey, go street.
Field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, Mike 52.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Stay in situation.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Hey, look.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You tighten up. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
They go play action with Hurts.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
You must be dreaming.
Mike 50.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. Check it out,
Sanders toss left side. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
52 by 52.
They'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they've lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Panther 11. Panther 11.
5-2 is a Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Hurts will throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little bit of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Check.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Check. 53's Mike. Hey, 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 hey. Check 31. Check 31. Shift.
35. 34.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, turn it up. Strong. 52 and 56. 52 and 56.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
Hey, tight.
To throw, Fitzpatrick.
I'm coming after you.
Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Where's like 20? 52. 52's the mic. Come off the ball hard.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Slam. Regular. Slam.
Hey.
Fitzpatrick. That is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Shift. Watch the ship.
Left.
Watch the ship.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Check 52's the mic. I'm coming.
On first down, Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Watch the pass. Check three. Big edge.
Handoff running left is Gibson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Like 20!
52. Okay, double up. Bang.
No kill!
The first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
We got double up.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Like 20! Yo!
Out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Kill.
Jim. Gonna go 5-0 here?
Jim.
One play action, Fitzpatrick. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Check.
Regular.
Now Fitzpatrick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now.
Come on now, let's go.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We got man. Fofos the mic.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Who that?
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ready, set.
44, Mike, 44. I'm straight. I'm coming.
Go, Rig, go. Check 49, check 49. Hurt.
Wide, get wide. Check, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Strip that ball. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. It's just me and you.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught by Sanders. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Mike, here we go. It's just me and you.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Ebron caught left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Let's go.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
18 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready?
Hurt.
Sponge. No.
Hurt.
4. Check 4.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
25. Check 25.
Sanders again, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Bound to lose 1.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coach.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Harold Landry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Let's get this.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Rush in.
Hey, color.
Sin.
Now Fitzpatrick. And he will find his man Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Watch the
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Fitzpatrick now. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
You you get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Cut! He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Check, 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 check.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Around the NFL, 3rd quarter from Foxborough. The Jaguars extending their lead to a couple of touchdowns now. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. On 1st down, Sanders. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the run. 36.
Left.
Mike's 50.
Gonna go 5-0 here?
Come on.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick.
Check 9.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the 2nd one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Switch it.
Go, check.
Check 24.
Big Lion.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Another run here with Sanders.
Run to the ball. Fly to the ball.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Under crunch. Under crunch.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lone second remains now in this third quarter.
Check, Tomcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Hey, check that. Street. Watch that.
Check.
Burns a handoff to Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
Hey, defense.
Check smash.
7. Check 37. Check 43.
Street.
Switch. You go tight. You got tight right there.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Mike 52.
On 3rd down, it's Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The kick by Elliott is good. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Here we go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
Hey, color. Hustle up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Watch the screen.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Cut. Hey.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You can't block me. You can't.
Go, Rig. Go. Hey.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the slant.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
That's it, Betty. We're going to work.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
Watch the screen.
They'll run with Sanders, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's it. Big. Ready? 52's the mic. Check. 52's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
He'll try again. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Kill.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the change now, 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Check.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Working with his 2nd and 4.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D.
Here's Fitzpatrick. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds.
Here we go.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
52. Here we go. Check 3. Tight dog.
They'll run with Gibson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Mike 52. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Let's go.
And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
There you go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.